유충열, the president of IEGI. 네, 오케이. 유충열 원장님이십니다. Next, 김하영 과장님. 네. Next, we have Kim Hwa-yeon, director of IEGI. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you again.
Next, we have No Yuno, the team manager of East Asian Education Cooperation Department of IEGI.
Hello, I'm very pleased to meet all of you. It's my honor. Nice to meet you.
Next, we have Cha Young-shin, the team manager of Multilingual Education Department of IEGI.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm a team manager of Multilingual Education Department. I'm really nice to meet you. Glad to meet you. Thank you.
Since in Korea, we are still wearing masks because we are all together here and we have not yet vaccinated. So hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Bae, and I am one of the staffs in IEGI. Nice to meet you all. Now I'll introduce the leadership from IVECA. From New York via Zoom, here is Dr. Jung Eun-hee, the founder and president of IVECA.
Hi, how are you? My name is Eun-hee Jung, president of IVECA. I'm very honored, and it's my great pleasure to have you all here for this very meaningful ceremony. I would like to introduce our team members. First, we have Associate Director of IVECA, Dr. Jen Wu. She's from China.
大家好，我很荣幸能参加这次的典礼。Hello everyone, I'm honored to be here to attend the MOU signing ceremony.
Thank you. So we have our IVECA Global Coordinator, Ms. Helen O'Neill.
Hello, it's my pleasure to be here and meet distinguished Korean educators.
Thank you. And here is our distinguished honorary guest, Ambassador Dr. Hisham El-Nakib from Egypt. Ambassador El-Nakib.
Well, Dr. Jung, Mr. President and Associate Director, and Ms. Helen, it's a pleasure meeting you. I'm honored. Thank you for inviting.
Thank you so much for coming here. Okay, so we are going to turn off our videos and then so that Korea can proceed with the next program.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Jung. Since our first Zoom meeting held on June 3rd, 2021, the two organizations continuously held discussions about working together on international exchange programs. Now we are all here today to officially sign an agreement between the two institutes. Next, the president of IEGI, Mr. Yoo Chung-yeol, is going to deliver a welcoming speech.
여러분 반갑습니다. 인천광역시교육청 동아시아 국제교육원 원장 유충열입니다. 바쁘신 일정에도 불구하고 오늘 협약식을 마련하고 또 참석해 주신 아이베카 대표 정은희 대표님과 담당자분들께 진심으로 감사드립니다.
Good morning and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Incheon Metropolitan City Office of Education, East Asia Global Education Institute. I am Chung-yeol Yu, the president of IEGI. First, I sincerely thank President of IVECA, Eun-hee Jung, and her colleagues for preparing and attending this MOU signing ceremony despite your busy schedules.
인천광역시교육청 동아시아 국제교육원은 올해 3월 1일자로 개원한 인천시 교육청 직속기관으로서 인천을 품고 세계로를 비전으로 평화와 공존의 가치를 실현하는 동아시아 시민 육성을 목표로 교육 활동을 운영하고 있습니다.
Inaugurated on March 1st, our motto is Incheon Bridging East Asia and the World. In this regard, we aim to foster East Asian citizenship with values such as peace and coexistence through education.
이러한 목표를 위해 동아시아 국제교육원은 국제교육 기획 및 연구개발, 국제교류협력, 다국어 교육, 국제교류 역량 강화 사업 등을 추진하고 있습니다. 올해 본원에서는 계획한 프로그램은 학생 프로그램 30개, 교사 연수 프로그램 20개, 총 50개의 과정이 운영되며 학생 7천여 명, 교사 1,200여 명이 참여할 것으로 예상이 됩니다.
To accomplish this goal, our plans for this year include international education planning, research and development, international exchange and cooperation of education, multilingual education, and international exchange capabilities enhancement projects. We're expecting to operate 50 programs in total, 30 student programs with 7,000 students expected to participate, and 20 teacher training programs with 1,200 teachers expected to participate.
이러한 프로그램 운영을 위해 아이베카와 업무 체결을 할 수 있게 되어 뜻깊게 생각합니다. 글로벌 네트워크와 국제교류 전문성을 갖추고 있는 아이베카와 협업은 본원의 국제교류 사업이 한층 더 높은 수준으로 내실을 갖출 수 있는 동력이 될 것으로 확신합니다.
To successfully complete the aforementioned programs, we are extremely pleased to work with IVECA. We know and believe that IVECA's human network resources and various teacher and student programs and projects will enhance IEGI's programs to a substantial level.
이번 협약을 계기로 아이베카와 동아시아 국제교육원이 유기적인 협력 체제를 구축하여 국제교류 사업을 추진해 나간다면 인천의 학생과 교사들은 세계화 시대에 걸맞는 더 큰 역량을 갖추어 나가게 될 것입니다. 감사합니다.
We hope today marks as the beginning of IGEI and IVECA with many more to come in the future. Together with IVECA, we hope to plan the future of education for our students and teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, President Yu, for the wonderful speech. Next, the Director of IEGI, Ms. Kim Hwa-yeon, will introduce our institute and our global education programs on behalf of the two team managers of both departments.
Thank you for giving me time to introduce our institute. As I introduced before, I am Kim Hwa-yeon, the Director of Incheon Metropolitan City Office of Education, East Asia Global Education Institute. Now, I will briefly introduce our institute to help you understand us better and strengthen mutual cooperation in the future on this occasion. Here at the Incheon East Asia Global Institute, our focus is on providing a multilingual curriculum that specialized in global citizenship for schools all over Incheon with a concentration in East Asian related issues. Our goal is to help Incheon students become more familiar with the countries and cultures in East Asia and with the problems facing the world at stage. In order to achieve that, we design curriculums and projects that focus on East Asian citizenship education. We have a variety of programs for all age levels, from primary schools to secondary schools, all the way to adults. We are deeply committed to helping Incheon students be ready for the world stage. Our institute is comprised of 3 departments: 2 education-related departments, and 1 general affairs department. One of our educational departments is the International Education Cooperative Department, which is specialized in creating courses and programs that explore issues connected to East Asia. We have brought together native English teachers from different Western countries, along with teachers from different East Asian countries. We are establishing exchange programs between schools here in Incheon and schools in other East Asian countries. Over the long term, we plan to send Korean teachers and students to East Asian countries to have students and teachers from those same East Asian countries come here to Korea. The goal is to help students in Incheon better understand their neighboring countries by developing stronger cultural, economic, and diplomatic ties. In addition, we are aiming to establish an East Asian educational cooperation network to help our students become better citizens of the East Asian region and contribute to the international community. And that is exactly why we are here today. Our other education-related department is the Multilingual Student Programs and Teacher Development Department, which is focused on multilingual education. For our foreign language programs, we offer classes in English, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, Vietnamese, and Thai. On top of our regular classes, we host special camps held throughout the year to help students become more fluent in their second, third, or even fourth language. We also run many short-term multilingual student camp programs. To help teachers in Incheon develop more of a background in multilingual education and global citizenship, we offer programs to strengthen their teaching skills in both areas. Our main objective is to help Incheon students become more familiar with the countries and cultures in East Asia and with the problems facing the world at large. To wrap up, we are deeply committed to expanding global citizenship education programs and to ensuring that Incheon students are ready for the world stage by becoming more familiar with East Asian countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Kim, for your inspiring speech. Next, the President, Eun-hee Jung of IVECA, will briefly introduce IVECA and give a welcoming speech.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation about the IEGI program and then the goal and mission. We are very looking forward to working together with your institute because our goal, I found, exactly reflect each other's interest, very strongly synchronized together. So thank you so much for the introduction. For our program in IVECA Center and IVECA's program, we have our global coordinator, Ms. Helen O'Neill. She's gonna introduce some part of the program and then I will follow up after her. Ms. Helen?
Thank you. IVECA, intercultural virtual exchange of classroom activities with a goal to foster interculturally competent global citizens for peace and sustainable development. The IVECA Center connects classrooms from around the world, promoting intercultural competence and global citizenship in a 21st century learning environment. IVECA supports educators and students to share quality education and facilitates intercultural dialogue to expand their global perspective. As a nonprofit organization, they're in special consultative status with the United Nations, and they support schools and teachers to join the program. Part of their programs include virtual classroom, teacher training, course exchange and speaker series, and a global virtual summer camp. Some of IVECA's center services include matching partner schools from across the globe, providing virtual classroom where students can have synchronous and asynchronous exchanges, teaching professional development, training teachers to prepare global citizenships in their classrooms, global curriculum integration, which integrates the curriculum from both schools into one combined global curriculum. IVECA's global coordinators also provide ongoing support and consultation with teachers throughout the IVECA semester. And finally, IVECA Center will measure the intercultural competence both before and after the IVECA semester to track the progress of your students.
Thank you. Let me talk about some history of IVECA and how much we have been impacting the world. So from 2005 through 2008, there has been development and research process. It was from University of Virginia, doctoral research, long-term study to build this platform and program, and then understand how we can implement this program into existing school system. After that, having successful research outcome, IVECA Center was established as charity organization in the United States. At the same year, we also received an award as a 21st century best practice for an excellence in distant learning from the United States Distant Learning Association, the nationwide association. In 2013, recognizing our mission in line with United Nations goal and mission, United Nations Economic and Social Affairs gave us special consultative status so that we can work with the United Nations. In 2015, furthermore, another United Nations branch office, Department of Global Communications, also approved IVECA as their partners. So we very closely work with the United Nations as well. 2015, the first project was participating UNESCO Global World Education Conference that was held in Korea. At the time, we also established IVECA Korea branch office. That is very brief history of IVECA. The impact, if we can count, we've been delivering over 300 IVECA programs. It shows 334. Over 20 countries, I guess exactly speaking, 23 countries. We've been working together all around the world, and the educators have been involved in this program along with their schools and universities. And on the map, you can see our program has been introduced to many areas of the world, and we want to continue to expand further. And we are very happy actually work with IEGI because the focused area could be East Asia. We want to explore further and provide some more global citizenship education with IEGI together. So to summarize our program, mainly I want to emphasize, we try to build interculturally competent 21st century global citizens who has core values of their own cultures and identity, but transcends cultural differences, going furthermore. And also our program, one of the unique aspect of our program is not add-on. You can use this program as extra curriculum activities, but it can be seamlessly integrated into regular school curriculum. That's we can provide very well. So I want you to understand our program is very much closely linked to your school's goal and institutional mission. So hopefully you find that benefit as well. So main goal of our program is to cultivate global citizenship. Those students who has creativity and critical thinking with cultural awareness, if they communicate and collaborate appropriately and effectively with compassion, with a sense of responsibility, when students work together in this 21st century work environment, then they can make our planet to be a better place to live together. That's our eventual goal. So the curriculum integration model I can show, country A, country B, we examine their curricula and find out the common unit or objectives. And then we design that activity to build, this is 5 dimensions of intercultural competence of global citizen, and then it becomes IVECA's curriculum. We also integrate United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which is 17, so that our curriculum at the end not only help students to achieve their curriculum goal, but also they build their intercultural competence at the same time. So the platform, I would like to share the communication happening asynchronously using virtual classroom, also synchronously using video conferencing. This is elementary school. And high school students, they are working very deeply on scientific aspect to come up with the scientific solution to achieve UN SDGs. This is one of the examples. And we help students to come to the United Nations to speak, make presentation of what they found and their research. And because of pandemic, not only we are doing it at the United Nations, but we can also do virtually like that. So we also host many events and conferences at the United Nations. This is these are some of the examples. So this is the introduction of our program and the center. Hopefully it was helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, President Yu, Director Kim, and President Chung for your professionalism and your dedication to bringing our institutes together. Before we sign the documents, let me briefly explain the basics of the agreement. IEGI and IVECA will agree to the following. First, IVECA designs global interdisciplinary curricular and cooperates with IEGI. Second, IEGI cooperates with and supports IVECA to facilitate IVECA's programs. Next, we will sign the agreement. President Yu, President Chung, please sign the agreement on the table in front of you. Okay, may I ask both of you to hold up the agreement for all to see?
Sure.
Okay. While you're holding up the agreement, we will take the picture. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. To congratulate both institutes on signing the agreements, we have invited Dr. Hashim El-Naqib. Please welcome Dr. Hashim El-Naqib.
Well, congratulations, everybody. I give you a cheer up, President Joel. It's an honor being here as the ambassador of Egypt, one of the oldest, if not the oldest civilization on earth. We are so much interested in the Korean educational excellence. And it is thanks to educators like you spreading the good word of peace and intercultural education that what brought me into the ceremony. I myself, as an educator, not only as a diplomat, a professor of public diplomacy, I am a believer of education in building transboundary peace and transcending all conflicts to a better horizon and better future. Let me tell you very briefly about my personal experience with IVECA. I have been introduced to IVECA through the UN 3 years ago. IVECA is very active here in New York City and with the UN into intercultural education and global citizenship. We have a great cooperation with IVECA in Egypt. IVECA has introduced us to a new horizon and introduced us as well to Korea, a country that I'm looking forward to visit, a country that I hold great admiration for and to its people and to the way it has built itself towards 21st century in all aspects. So I congratulate you and I congratulate Dr. Uni Jung for a great work. And as I said, as a believer in public diplomacy, which is people-to-people diplomacy, I believe that tonight is another great milestone in your effort to spread peace and prosperity internationally, not only in Asia. So I'm so happy for you as an Egyptian ambassador, as an educator myself, and I'm looking forward to hear about your great accomplishment in the future. Thank you so very much for inviting me tonight. It's an honor.
Thank you so much, Dr. El Naki, for honoring us with your presence. This concludes the MOU signing ceremony between IEGI and IVECA. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we'll continue to communicate online through
Yes.
Kakao Talk and Zoom. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
Ambassador, for your time.
Congratulations.
Thank you for being here today.
Everybody, congratulations.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.